everyone, and welcome to today's video. So I'm trying to figure out the proper distance to have my mic from my face so you don't constantly hear my breathing. So I'm sorry if I don't sound quite right. Also, I don't currently have an office chair. I'm sitting in a very creaky dining chair, so I apologize if you hear those noises in the background. This video is also more practice than anything, so don't expect world-changing, groundbreaking analysis. I do plan on remaking this video in the future anyway. Today, I am making a slightly more in-depth video about Fenris from Dragon Age 2. Also, do not, and I repeat, do not make this a drinking game, unless you're drinking water. In my humble opinion, Fenris is the most responsible companion in the second game, and one of the most responsible characters in the game. Now, when I say responsible, I specifically mean personal responsibility and taking accountability for your actions, as Fenris doesn't really lead a group in any kind of way that some other characters do, though he is also more responsible in that regard than certain characters, such as Aveline. The first example I want to bring up is something I already posted about on Tumblr, and that would be Fenris dumping Hawke in Act 2 if he is your love interest of choice. I know a lot of people were not and are not fans of him doing this, but I think this is one of the best written scenes in the game. Fenris is not in the right headspace to be in a relationship, especially the kind that Hawke wants, and he recognizes that. So, in order to save them both from what would be a very toxic relationship, he makes the very difficult decision of calling off the relationship. Yes, it would have been better if he had just said something before sleeping with Hawke, but he still saved them both from worlds full of heartache. Not only that, but he doesn't let this moment get in between their friendship. He's still there for Hawke when they need him most. Furthermore, depending on who your Hawke is exactly, it may be something that they dearly need as well. Another example of him being very responsible is if you bring him with you into the Fade during the Night Terrors quest, again in Act 2. And he is tempted specifically by the Pride Demon. Unlike the others, he makes zero excuses, and when Hawke tries to take some of the blame off of him, he refuses. He also doesn't put the blame on anyone else but the demon, who is obviously to be blamed for most of what happens. Now I want to jump back to Act 1, when Hawke and Co. first meet him. He is very aware of the fact that most people wouldn't want to help him without being paid, so he makes sure that he has enough. Now, I know some people could try to argue that 2 gold isn't a whole lot, but I believe Mirren only pays you about 50 gold for your job in Act 1, so it's already more than you're going to be paid doing normal mercenary jobs. And speaking of mercenaries, he makes sure that that's who he reaches out to, instead of making a random posting somewhere. That way, only people who know how to handle these kinds of situations would be put in that situation. Not only that, but he clarifies that this was all his doing. That way, Anso doesn't get any of the blame. I'm sure there's more to talk about, but these are just the first 3 things that came to my head, and I am having some slight technical issues specifically. So yeah, I'll probably redo this video eventually and make it better and add more examples and go into more analysis, but that's all I have for now. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, be sure to like and subscribe. I have no idea if saying that actually helps, but I'm gonna say it anyway because that's what everyone else does. I also plan on making videos for both Dorian and Sebastian as well, but if anyone has any suggestions for other topics, drop them in the comments. I believe I already said that I want to do a Let's Play of a game, and I was going to do Minecraft because I thought that would be the easiest, but it crashes every time I try to use OBS on it, and the fan on my laptop is too loud, so that's gonna have to wait until I can get myself a PC. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you watch the next one. So have a lovely day or night, and goodbye!